the Danehill filly.
Now, Damien Oliver's ride is odds on here in Adelaide at $1.70. Number 1, Our Kaz, that has completely stifled the betting on the race. Shake Your Money, second pick at $10. Silver Baron, 11. Foxborough, 12. And Thunder Hawk at 13. Hilton Donaldson is getting ready with his call of race 5.
The Verve Clico Stakes, John, the last lead-up race to the South Australian Derby, which is in a fortnight. And what a great field it is. Our Kaz, well, he was 10-1 when he beat most of these in the Port Adelaide Guineas. He's red figures today. And Oliver's kept him on the move prior to the start, in front of the stalls too. Now Saturday Fever comes up. Shake Your Money walking forward. Oliver requesting a towel, just wiping out Kaz's neck down. The horse has sweated up a little. Pray in Vain's ready. Scarpia to move up next with Foxborough. Results today, the previous to Easy Landing. Shane Cale for Mark Kavanagh in 136.3. The third went to Lashed. Stephen Baster, Graham Rogerson, 131.15. Second to Jearns Mark, Kieran McAvoy, Tony McAvoy, 203.85. And King Crow won the first for Justin Harry Potter for Ron Vile in 57.73. This is a listed race as we head to the South Australian Derby. Most of these will be in that race. They're often racing. Pray in Vain was away nicely. Showing good early speed. Our Kaz has jumped out and filling the bridle quickly. Driving up on the inside, Mountbatten and Silver Baron there as well. And Readiness, the roughie, makes about a line of 4. Then Pray in Vain, Shake Your Money from Tormentus. Getting back now, Thunder Hawk. From Scarpia, Saturday Fever. 2 lengths behind it, Foxborough. And last is Albiro. Halfway along the back straight, they've got 1,600 metres to go. And Oliver's taken Our Kaz to the lead. A length and a half to Silver Baron. 3/4 away, third Pray in Vain. Then 2 further back, Mountbatten, who's fairly close today, followed by Readiness and Shake Your Money, 3 wide. Scarpia on the rails, and then came Thunder Hawk, followed by Saturday Fever. Tormentus is back racing third last. Second last is Foxborough, and Albiro on the rails is last. They leave the back straight, 1,200 metres left to go. And the pilot is Our Kaz. Who would have thought he'd be in front after his first up run in the Port Adelaide Guineas when he came from back and wide? He's a length clear. Second is Pray in Vain, and moving up now, Thunder Hawk goes to second. Fourth on the inside, following the leader is Silver Baron. Then 2 lengths further back, Shake Your Money. Around Mountbatten, followed by Readiness, Scarpia, Tormentus and Saturday Fever. 2 away came Albiro on the inside of Foxborough, who is a joint tail ender. 800 metres to go in the Verve Clico, and Our Kaz is a half length in front. Second is Thunder Hawk. Third Pray in Vain on the outside of Silver Baron's had a great run, and then Shake Your Money taking off. Readiness even wider for home, followed by Mountbatten getting into the clear, and further back to Saturday Fever and Albiro on the rails at the 500, and he has to get busy on Our Kaz because quickly Thunderhawk's moving up on the outside. The leader's rolling away from the rails. There's a run for Silver Baron if good enough, and Albiro continues to run on the fence. Our Kaz at the 250. Oliver's got to get busy. He's put the whip on the favourite. Silver Baron's getting up on his inside, and then Thunderhawk, Pray in Vain still there, and Shake Your Money from Mountbatten. Silver Baron got through. Silver Baron went to the lead from Our Kaz, Pray in Vain, Thunderhawk, and now Shake Your Money. Silver Baron from Shake Your Money, and Silver Baron won it. Silver Baron beat Shake Your Money. Third, I'd say Our Kaz just over Pray in Vain, Thunderhawk and Mountbatten. Albiro right behind them, close up, and then Scarpia, wider out Foxborough, further back to Readiness. And as they come back into view, I think I've only got 1 or 2 more to mention for you. Saturday Fever and Tormentus towards the tail. Silver Baron, he's a beautiful type, this bloke, this lovely grey horse. Ridden by Corey Brown for John Hawkes. The signs were there that Our Kaz was shifting ground at about the 500, so Brown persisted for the inside run, and he's got through. Gee, Shake Your Money was a run. I reckon he's covered ground there and put up a great effort. And Our Kaz will get third, ridden upside down on his first run here, leading. Silver Baron by defensive play from Azarashi, raced by R and Mrs. D. Cook. Trained by John Hawkes, and Corey Brown visiting Adelaide today, and I'm sure he'd love to keep that ride heading to the Derby. I'm sure he will on that. Shake Your Money, Kieran McAvoy for Michael Moroney. And third will go to Our Kaz, Damien Oliver for Craig Ritchie at Takanini. So the numbers will be 3, 9 and 1, race 5.
Righto, Hilt. A lovely rails-hugging ride there by Corey Brown. 9.50 and 2.20 on Silver Baron. 2.90 Shake Your Money. $1.20 Our Kaz. Numbers 3, 9 and 1. OK, we're heading to Eagle Farm where Larry Olsen is chatting with Stephen King, another one of the interstate jockeys based in Brisbane for the carnival, Larry.
Yes, he is. He's riding here for the Ryan Stable, Stephen is, and you've got Regent Street in this race, Steve. How do you see him?
Well, Larry, first up around Doomben, I don't think he was suited, so I'm hoping Eagle Farm's going to suit him with the longer straight, but in saying that, it doesn't seem to be one of those tracks today where they get coming from behind, so once again he's drawn probably a little bit awkward, but hopefully I can take a position midfield somewhere.
Well, we go now across to the Severn Heart. That's a race that might suit you a bit better with the Gold Class.
Wallace has got more natural speed, so he can put himself up in the first 3 or 4. It'd be nice to have a sit somewhere today, but I don't think he's going to get that opportunity. So once again, we'll just wait and see how the pace of the race is, but I'm happy with him.
And out of those two, you'd be putting your money on which one?
Well, I think Gold Class at the moment, yep.
OK, Steve, go get him.
Thanks, Larry.
Yes, he's based himself up here now with Gerald Ryan through the carnival, and I think it's a pretty smart move, Tappy. He's got some really good horses. It may not suit him, this horse, Regent Street, but let me tell you, around Derby time, watch him.
Righto, Larry. I'll copy a tip, as they say in the trade. Now, race 6, Rose Hill, Ronnie Dufficy, plenty of money in the pool, 242,000.
Yeah, and a good betting race it is too, John. I'm staying with number 2, Vel Sontas here. He's needed recent racing. I think he'll run the mile and a half. He just went from 1,400 to 2,000 last start. That'll stand him in good stead for a race like this. Dangers, Grampians, he's raced with no luck at all recently. He deserves a change of it and gets his chance today. Best of the rest, I thought a good long shot here. Number 7, Ballyview. She's an honest, good, tough staying mare. 4, Dance Director. He's a strong stayer as well. Carried 60.5 to win a weaker race last start, but he's coming to a peak at the right time. The best back runner early in betting was the stablemate of Vel Sontas, We're Dancing. Expected to be ridden in a more forward position today. I thought he was a bit of a risk at 2,400, but punters on track didn't seem to think so. Yeah, he's what most punters want on track. 2 on top, Vel Sontas, hardest to beat, 3, 7 and 4.
Thanks, Ron. Now, Caulfield, correct weight, race 5, Rock Czar, Lonigan Millam, 6.90, 2.50, Pennyworth, 2.90, Bellonic, $12, Quinella, 32.90, Exacta, 45.60, and the trifecta, 3,065. Well, Chris Munce didn't need much pushing when Gay Waterhouse at Rosehill Gardens now with Darren Beedman's mount, the favourite Grampians, at 3.80. He doesn't win very often, Grampians, but his form is hard to fault nevertheless. Vel Sontas, 4.20, We're Dancing at 5.50, Dance Director, $8, and Ebony Honour at 8.30. Line looks pretty good as we join Ian Craig.
Now, the last to move in will be We're Dancing. Henderson Bay won it 12 months ago. Brian York in the saddle. Grampians, the firm favourite today in New South Wales. 3.80, number 2 at 4.30, Vel Sontas. Number 6 at 5.70, and that is We're Dancing. And talking about We're Dancing, he goes in. Gay Waterhouse with a strong hand, We're Dancing and Vel Sontas. And the Roman printing Lord Mayor's Cup field will soon be off. We had light rain before and during the previous, but the sun is out again. A beautiful day. Ready now. They're off in the Lord Mayor's Cup, and Touch of Sun was first away. Itiati from Gulgong jumped out pretty well. In third position is Vel Sontas, closely followed by Ballyview. And then a gap to Chrysler's Jewel, We're Dancing from Dance Director. And then a gap to Simigan, Ebony Honour from Bracing Rhythm. And then comes Grampians and Seeking Redemption. Touch of Sun, a lap to go, shows the way, a length and a half on Vel Sontas. In third position on the inside, Itiati from the Coffs Harbour Galloper. That's Chrysler's Jewel. Out a little wide, one off the rails. Next is Ballyview from We're Dancing around Dance Director. We're Dancing a trifle wide, as is Simigan, and then Ebony onto the rails over Bracing Rhythm. The fence taken by the favourite Grampians, and 3 lengths to Seeking Redemption. They work their way along the side now and going up towards the 1,600, and Touch of Sun lopes along in the lead, about a length and a half or so on Chrysler's Jewel. Itiati third, and Vel Sontas 1 out, 1 back is fourth, being tracked by Ballyview, who has Dance Director on corner inside. We're Dancing keeping company with Ebony Honor, followed by Semigan, and then Grampians. Bracing Rhythm the outside, and a couple of lengths Seeking Redemption. Around 15 lengths would cover first to last as they head down the back and running in the direction of the halfway pole at the 1200. Little or No Change in Order, and Touch of Sun from Chrysler's Jewel, Itiati, Velsontas, Dance Director, Ballyview, Ebony Honor, We're Dancing, Simigan, Grampians, Bracing Rhythm and Seeking Redemption. To the far corner at the 1000. Touch of Sun left alone in front. Second is Chrysler's Jewel, a couple of lengths to Itiati. At its girth on the outside is Velsontas. Now here's a move from We're Dancing, whipping up very, very quickly, followed by Dance Director. And then comes Ebony Honor, followed at the head of the others, then Ballyview, shuffle back a shade, followed by Semigan, and then Bracing Rhythm, Grampians, and 3 Seeking Redemption. On the side of the track now, 600 metres to go. They're speeding up, and Touch of Sun's been the leader from the time the gates opened. A length Chrysler's Jewel, We're Dancing third. Fourth is Itiati, followed by Ebony Honor, Velsontas, and then Ballyview and Dance Director. Straightening up in the Lord Mayor's Cup, and Touch of Sun grabbed immediately by We're Dancing. A length and a half further back in the field is on the outside Ebony Honor, followed closely then by Dance Director, Velsontas and Bracing Rhythm, but it's We're Dancing in front, 100 to go. Here's Grampians getting out of the pack. We're Dancing in front. Grampians is coming quickly now. Grampians overhauling We're Dancing, and Beatman again. This time Grampians. Grampians wins the Lord Mayor's Cup from on the inside We're Dancing and Ebony Honor. Wider out Bracing Rhythm, Semigan, followed by Touch of Sun, Dance Director, Ballyview. Further off in the field then was Chrysler's Jewel, Itiati, Seeking Redemption, and Velsontas was Stone Motherless last. Well, good luck hasn't been Grampians' bill of fare in recent starts, but out of the pack he came today, D-Bead, and Grampians has swamped We're Dancing. Number 3, Grampians, D. Beatman has scored at $4 and $1.70. We're Dancing second. Number 6, D. Beasley, has returned a dividend of $1.60. And the third, 180 it is, yes, 180. And number 1 is third, Ebony Honor, written by Robbie Brewer, has paid $2.60. And the official fourth was number 5, and that was Bracing Rhythm. 3-6-1-5 in the Lord Mayor's Cup. Grampians by Dane Hill from Balmoral, bred by the Inghams. She was a pretty handy mare for them, Balmoral. She was by Star Shower, or is by Star Shower. The Woodland Stud, the owners, John Hawkes, the trainer, and Darren Beedman aboard. Hawkes, he's got some interesting runners later in the day, and of course, in the space of a very short period of time, John, of course, won the previous race in Adelaide at Victoria Park with a Silver Baron, the prestigious Verve Clico, won by Silver Baron, ridden by Corey Brown. Of course, a non-Ingham-owned horse. Now, in the previous here, a long neck, a length and a quarter, 230.60, 230.60, and the sectional 34.75, and the totes are this way. Number 3, $4, $1.70. Number 6, $1.80. Number 1, $2.60. Quinella, $12.60. Exacta, $17.40. Trifecta, $135.30.
Well, he's certainly been threatening to win one, hasn't he, Grampians? And it didn't look a hope in Hades on the turn, where he was way back and bailed up behind a wall of horses, but he hit the line very hard. Okay, Larry Olsen, the last one.
1 and 4. I've got Guy Walter with me, and I've left him out. I probably shouldn't in a way, because this track seems to be playing towards those on the pace. Now, we did discuss this horse at his last start, whether you're going to ride him forward or back. What's going to happen today?
Well, the barrier is obviously a big thing, Larry, and we're hoping that he'll settle well and get cover early. I would imagine he's going to be running about midfield. He may be closer, but as it's his first attempt at a mile at 1600, we don't really want to fire him up out of the gates.
Okay. And the way it's running here, a lot of these horses on the pace seem to be, well, they seem to be finishing it off.
Yes, well, you know, had he drawn a inside alley, we might have had more of an option to go forward, but at the same time, as I say, it's his first run over 1600, and he may go for early and end up closer than that. Left it to Gavin, really. He'll ride him well.
He's done well enough here, so it gives you some chance anyway.
My word.
Okay, Guy, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay, John, oh gee, what a tough race this is. Apart from, you know, the Arlington Road's been back fairly solidly outside, let me tell you. And of course, the way this track is running at the moment, Arlington Road seems as though he's going to take it up. Chris Muntz has spoke very, very highly of this horse. I've got him in at third pick. I'm sticking with Gabfest. I thought his running here the other day was a bottler when he ran behind Telson, and this horse has improved quite a bit. Got Savinelli. I don't expect him to get back too far, where a lot of these horses, I think, you know, they've got to be somewhere near the pace, and he will need a bit of luck, Gabfest, to get through. I've got him on top to win from 6, Storm Zero. He's another one. Looks extremely well, this horse. He did very, very well here last year. I've got him in for second from Arlington Road. This horse does parade beautifully here. He's a very, very fit horse, and he's right in form. And the way Chris Muntz speaks, well, he's probably over the line. But anyway, this is just a tough race. I'm putting Telson in for the 4th placing. But look, there's going to be a lot of horses come out of this. Regent Street, Dersiam, I Rock My World look good. There was a number of runners here, even Trail of Gold. This is a very, very good Guineas field, John. So it's a bit of a lottery, but anyway, we'll stick with Gabfest. I made him a special this morning. He does look well in the enclosure. A little bit of luck, I think he'll get there. 2, 6, 1 and 4, John.
Larry Olsen from Eagle Farm with the Guineas just a matter of minutes away. Now, Victoria Park Race 6 is the Group 1 Australasian Oaks. Gold Lottie top rater, big Unitab dividend of $11. Tully Thunder 93, Clothild at 90 and Lady Mulroy 90. Full market on the race, and there are plenty of them. Gold Lottie $11, Clothild 11, Tully Thunder 470. Go down to 6, Embraceable You 340. Over to, shortest one there is Gorgeous Guru, number 12, at $12. And Any Old Price Cornmeyer and Geraji. And we'll give you the full market just a little later on the Schweppes Australasian Oaks. But for now, we turn our attention to the Eagle Farm Racecourse in Brisbane and the Group 2 Queensland Guineas. Arlington Road, 290. Chris Muntz has won this race twice before. In fact, when he won the Queensland Guineas on a horse called Solar Circle back about 1990, it was actually his first major win, little Chris Muntz. That was his first taste of group success for the Bart Cummings stable. Long odds, most of these runners, but Arlington Road, very, very solid indeed. Here is Alan Thomas with his call of the Queensland Guineas.
And this year we have a field of 19. There were no scratchings, even with the slow rating this morning. And a field here of 19 faced the starter for the Greenslopes Private Hospital Queensland Guineas. For 3-year-olds at Group 2 level. And these runners are coming into the gate. I noticed Distinctly Secret went in with the blanket and stood quite cosily on the inside. Galroof's about to come in. Arlington Road has now been placed away. So the field about to be assembled here. Our favourites, Arlington Road, 290, Gabfest 660, Storm Zero at $8.10. He's got everything going for him, Arlington Road. I know he's coming back from the 2000 of the Packer Plate, but with this track on the dead side today, the 1600 probably a touch further in reality. He's a front runner. He's going to race near the fence. He'll have every possibility to win this race here this afternoon. And Chris Muntz in the saddle.
20.78 set Eagle Farm.
No light as yet. Now we've got it. Racing in the Guineas, near the inside, one of the first out was Super Imprint. Telson going quickly shortly after the start. Arlington Road is bursting out of the pack, going to the lead. Storm Zero written forward. He's going up to be second. Mississippi River is going to settle third on the inside of Academe, followed by Dutch Harry a little bit wide. In between horses there is pushing up into a position is Dersiam. Super Imprint in a little bit of trouble. Just up in front of him, Mississippi River ran into trouble there and went back on top of Super Imprint. Regent Street and Keys next. Further back in the field, Telson, he's out a little bit deep. Ecstasy is getting back with Distinctly Secret. Trail of Gold is a long way off them, back third last on the inside as they run into the first bend. I Rock My World. And as they come down the side now, they've got 850 metres left to go. Prince of War drops to the rear. Arlington Road shows the way. 1 length in front of Academe. Bosporus is going to third. Storm Zero fourth. Galroof fifth in the centre. Wonder Dutch Harry, followed by Damasceno. She's deep at picking up ground. Gabfest is next on the inside, and Derzium pushing through in the centre. Wonder Telson, Regent Street. Keys is next. Ecstasy is well back with Distinctly Secret, Trail of Gold. Heading for the judge now, 450 metres to go. Arlington Road in front, but joined by Academe. Academe is applying pressure to the favourite now. Coming to the outside, Galroof is claiming the pair of them. 3 of them stretched across the track at the 250. Galroof has gone to the lead. Derzium's a danger, coming home solidly on the outside. Just behind them, Storm Zero, and Regent Street is bursting through. Galroof in front. Regent Street is coming with a charge this last little bit. Galroof in front. Regent Street diving. Regent Street. Regent Street got there to win it from Galroof, Derzium, and flashing home Prince of War. Arlington Road just behind them, followed in by Gabfest. The next one in was Distinctly Secret, then Trail of Gold. Telson next, then Storm Zero, Damasceno, Super Imprint, I Rock My World and Keys. Academe pulling up very quickly. Mississippi River, Ecstasy, Dutch Harry, and Bosporus, one of the last home.
Number 9, the winner, Regent Street. Stephen King, 34.10 the win, place 7.40, 19 second, Galroof at $8.40, and third to 8, Derzium, return 7.50.
Wait for the judge to post the numbers. Number coming up, 9 gets it, Regent Street, written by Stephen King for Gerald Ryan. Regent Street has burst through in the centre. Galroof had swept to the front with about 200 metres to go, but Regent Street dived after Galroof and got the filly right on the line. Regent Street first, 19 a second, Galroof, written by Brett Preble. Number 8 is third, Derzium, Dean Tanti, and officially fourth was number 3, Prince of War. His run was good. I remember calling him last at the Hunt.
All right, they're moving into the Kembla. Let's go there and to Wayne Harris.
Thanks, there's probably the most open race of the day here.
For the race is 35.6, 135.6.
And we have correct weighted sale on race 7, numbers 10 to play.
Do you carry a mobile phone? How many times have you been walking when you could have been riding? Lock the Premier Cab phone number into your mobile phone, and with the flick of a finger, you can dial 13 10 17.
180, 3 Kiwi Desire, $3, 10 through at 230, 8.310 at Kembla. 8 Mighty Drift, 6.20, 180. 3 Kiwi Desire, $3, 10 through, $2.30. Quinellas paid $50.30. The Exacta, $67.90. Trifecta, 8, 3 and 10, $404.70. Extra Double, 2 and 8, $35.70. Special Div, $3.20. First 4 numbers are 8, 3, 10 and 6. The first 4 has paid $5,008.20. $5,008.20 for the first 4, 8, 3, 10 and 6. Length and a quarter by half a neck, the margins. A length and a quarter by half a neck. Sectional time 36.09, 36.09. 1:23.47 the race time for the 1400 metres. On the Coca-Cola Amador Cup, winner number 8, Mighty Drift for Leanne Olsen and Noel Mayfield-Smith.
Now, all set at Caulfield.
Little trouble out deep. Is it St. Christoph? Yeah, it is.
Correct weight,
this is
Brisbane.
the problem. Now, the rider, Luke Curry, has been hurt. He's doubled up on the ground at the moment, Luke.
We'll have to come back.
Let's have a look at the update race 7 from the Gold Coast. This is the Cup. Race 7, 1 and 2 out. 3 Vassar, $3.90, $2. 4 Cyclonic Light, $6.10, $3. 5
cent vicinity, I would say, for number 2. Sub will be 3 Centre Fire. So he is out. 3:31 Vet Advice. Okay, 3:31 for number 2 St. Christoph. Late scratching at the gates, number 2 out at 3:31. Sub number 3, they're racing. Away in a good line, super impressive. One of the first to break the line towards the centre, but Slipstream away fast with Bun Fight. Lady Wild drifting back after the start, and the favourite Centify quickly going forward when they settle into stride. It's Centify getting up on the inside to head off Slipstream, followed further back by Bun Fight. Super impressive is 4th, the 5th further back Rapid Waters from Lady Wild. Hidden Claws, El Nino and Oval Office, and last of all is Dylan at the 750. They're not going hard and controlling the race in front of Centifire. A half length in
in front of Slipstream, a length into Super Impressive from Bunfight. Rapid Waters the centre fifth, the length for the back, Hidden Claws. Dillon around the outside of Oval Office. Lady Wild coming up to the turn with Hidden Claws on the inside of El Nino. Set a Fire, the leader, up to the bend, about 3 off the fence from Slipstream outside it when they turn. Into the straight, Set a Fire, he's asking it to go. Slipstream stays with it. Back to the inside now, Super Impressive, bumping with Hidden Claws. Set a Fire under pressure. Wider out in the track, Lady Wild and El Nino back in the centre, and further out Bunfight. Slipstream in front at about the 100. El Nino grabs it, and further out Bunfight. El Nino and Bunfight. El Nino in front of Bunfight near the line, and El Nino a neck to Bunfight. I think Lady Wild third from either Slipstream and Rapid Waters. Then Hidden Claws from Super Impressive. Behind those, Set a Fire. Oval Office, and near the tail is Dillon.
10 El Nino, Mzara a double, 7.20, 2.20, 6 Bunfight, $2.40, 7 Lady Wild at $4.40, correct weight Kembla, 8, 3, 10 and 6. Update for the Schweppes Oaks at Victoria Park. Race number 6, 1 Gold Lottie, 10 and 4, 2 Clothild, 8 and 3, 3 Tully Thunder, Damien Oliver, 4.90, $1.80, 4 LA France, 23 and 7, 5 Lady Mulroy, 23 and 6, 6 Embraceable New, 3.80, 170 favourite, 7 Sursum Quarter, 30 and 7, 8 Venus was her name, 16 and 4, 9 Champagne Miss, 32 and 8, 10 Melodies, 125, 11 She's Archie, 27 and 6, 12 Gorgeous Guru, 20 and 5, 13 Lucky Punch, 50 and 12, 14 Arboretum at 10 the win, 3.30 the place, 15 Candy, 52 and 16, 16 Geiger Gold, 74, 14, 17 Cormaya, 125 and 18 Geraji, 65 and 12, scratch the bottom 3. Favourite 6 Embraceable New, 3.80, 170, tip 3, 6, 2 and 1 from Hilton. Special for the male 6 Embraceable New, event at 3.40.
Now moving in at the Gold Coast Race 7, number 7 Polenta, the favourite, 3.41.30 over 3. Vsar at 4 a win, 190 the place. Then we go to 8, I'm a Lino, 7.20 the win, 2.20 a place, 6 Bunfight, 2.40, 7 Lady Wild third, 4.40, Quinella 29.60, the Exacta, 67.40, Trifecta, 638.30, the first 4, 10, 6, 7 and 5, 2,598.70, the extra double, 4 and 10, that was Roxar and El Nino, 44.20, special dividend with a late scratching to St Christoph is 5.30.
Race 7, 1K Miss.
W favourite wide betting ahead of Tully Thunder, Clothild, Gold Lottie, and the others $10 or better. Gorgeous Guru from the McDonald stable is at $13, and so is Venus was her name. Now Alf Matthews' numbers for the Oaks are 6, 5, 3 and 11. 6, 5, 3, 11. Alf likes Embraceable You. Off we go to Victoria Park and Hilton Donaldson.
Getting set now, first of our 5 Group 1s that we have in this state for this season. Coming up now is Lady Mulroy, Cormaya's ready, Gorgeous Guru set, Arboretum's moved in. Melodies has come up wider out. Capacity Field, 2 barrier blankets being used on Gold Lottie and the other one on Candy. Now She's Archie goes in, Capacity Field of 18 runners. And they're still circling around, some of them. Tully Thunder comes up. Course favourite is Embraceable You, virtually the each-way quote. Equal favourite there with Tully Thunder. Now Geraji goes in. Candy coming forward. There's only about 5 more out. Lucky Punch to come up next. Embraceable You goes in. Sursum Quarter coming forward. On this very warm day, Venus was her name's jockeys wiping her neck down. Now I'm told reliably that this number 2 horse is pronounced Clothild. It's an old Irish name, a woman's name. Clothild is the correct pronunciation. Gold Lottie to come up next. Sursum Quarter coming forward. Venus was her name next along. There's only 3 out. Geiger Gold, LA France coming forward, and Lucky Punch. Now LA France goes up, and we wait for Lucky Punch. In the 2,000 metre shoot,